In June 2008, Sunbury Manor School held a Schools Eco Summit. This brought together primary and secondary schools, students from across the region to share their ideas on environmentally sustainability and global citizenship.
The event was the first of its kind in the UK and was supported by Spelthorne Borough Council, with experts coming from right across the UK to get involved.
My name's Phil Williams. I'm going to be the host for this, what promises to be a very special day. We call the day Tomorrow's World Today's Challenge. And the reason that today is taking place is because of all the young people in this room. The environment and sustainability is something important to all of us, and it's a way to say well done to you for being the environment club of your school. I think all of us want to say a big thank you, even at the beginning of the day, to the council, Spelthorne Borough Council, and to the staff of Sunbury Manor School for allowing today to go ahead. It is a very, very rare opportunity that environment clubs come together, especially environment clubs from primary and secondary school. Your teachers are being told by the government they have to teach more about the environment and sustainability. So the work you guys are doing in your eco clubs is so important. Today, there's no young people, no old people, so I'm all right. There are only people. It doesn't matter if you're with a primary school or a secondary school. We've got loads of stands. There's more upstairs for you to look at. We've got competitions. This day is about sharing. And once we've got through the opening piece, you will see what other schools are doing in the area. And it was a big surprise to me that when we suggested doing this event, that Spelthorne Council said, well, we have like an eco club of our own inside the council. And the two gentlemen sitting down the front here are called Environmental Champions. That's Spelthorne Borough Council's Eco Club. And so they asked if they could also make a presentation. It's a big event. Have fun, smile lots, ask questions of us older people. That's why we're here.
As Mayor of Spelthorne, I'm very pleased to be invited to open this very important rally where I'm sure that you will learn and share. I'm delighted to officially open this very special Tomorrow's World Today's Challenge.
Presentations were given by pupils and teachers with representatives from the eco clubs from all schools, sharing new ideas and promoting best practice.
Topics of discussion and debate included recycling, alternative energy, waste reduction, composting, fair trade and wildlife protection.
There were focus groups, panel sessions, workshops and activities for pupils to participate in, and everyone got to ask questions and provide feedback throughout the day.
Well, I think it's important that we use things and leave enough for future generations because, well, it would be quite selfish of us if people in previous generations wouldn't have left enough resources for us to use, then we'd have nothing today. So we should be grateful indeed for future generations.
Yeah, I think it's important to raise awareness in younger people so that they can have a good future for their children as well.
For the first workshop we learned about compost and what you can put in a compost bin and what you can't. It's important that we do something now, as if we don't, it's going to be our future that will affect, and people just drop litter and it's not helping.
It was a big chance to get all the schools to get together and learn something new and bond. Good social event, and I learned a lot. I'm sure everyone else did too.
I enjoyed the whole day, and I think this day should carry on.
I like the wildlife workshop the most.
What are you going to take back to your school from today?
I'm going to promote all to recycle. We're going to try and get our school on our side for recycling and using all fair trade products. Try and cut down waste as well.
What I've done is I've run a couple of workshops for about 20-30 pupils upstairs, and I've also been on the panel, the question time panel, so that's what I'm doing here. And I was happy to have been asked, I feel honoured to have been asked actually, because I think it's quite an important event. I think the fact that I think 14 schools have been brought together today, and having seen the children and the young adults interacting and exchanging views, and knowing that there's so much support out there for them, I think is going to re-enthuse them when they go back to their schools. It's quite a lonely thing being an eco-warrior.
Yeah, I'm Sandy Muirhead, Head of Environment Services at Spelthorne Borough Council. I'm here today partly because my team are organising the event, but I think it's really important that we work closely with schools to encourage the children to move more on waste, energy efficiency, the whole issues around sustainability. And I think today has been a really inspirational event.
This is the first type of rally like this that's taken place, and to have primary and secondary schools together, I think is fantastic. On top of obviously the message of sustainability in the environment, and the fact that we're sharing so many ideas and things that other schools are doing. If you go into the library right now where they're having lunch, you've got primary kids sitting down with secondary kids, and they're sharing, oh, this is what we do in our school, what are you doing in your school? And that's what the whole day was about to just raise the profile, you know.
Do you think having an eco club in a school is important?
I think it's vital, because they should be, not a teacher, but the eco club should be the driving force to making the school more sustainable. So when teachers, and sometimes quite rightfully and sometimes not, when teachers say that they're so busy they can't get involved, well, it should be the job of the eco club to monitor and maybe run the environmental activities of the school. You need a teacher there, not just for the health for whatever reasons, but then it links back to the staff, because a school is a community, and the activities being run by the eco club should be supported by every part of that school community.
I think the day has gone absolutely fantastically. I think it's exceeded expectation. I think it's wonderful to have so many students from so many schools, both primary and secondary, joining together at a common, sharing a common interest and passion.
Why do you think that helping the environment is an important issue?
I think certainly what came out of the presentations this morning was the fact that our environment is under risk, and if we don't do something very soon, then we've got serious problems, not so much for my generation, but certainly for your generation and the generations preceding you.
Do you think that the schools become more eco-friendly since in the recent times?
It certainly has. I think it started very small, and I think we heard from our presentation that recruiting students to the eco team has been difficult. I think our commitment by putting the eco shield on the school tie has shown a very public statement that we are very committed to it, and I think that we're now working towards our green flag shows as a secondary school we are very, very committed.
Okay. Do you think that having an eco team in a school is important, and why?
I think it's really important, because I think that we need to have people that are actually going to lead from the front.
What would your message to other people be if they were trying to get their schools involved in the eco summit kind of thing?
I think, first of all, any school wishing to get involved in eco issues, first of all, I think they need to start small. And I think that from very, very small beginnings, they can then extend it across the school. I think if they wish to get involved in an Eco Summit, they need to have people that are passionate across schools and possibly identify key people that are prepared to actually run with it and develop such a function as we've got today.
Fantastic. I think everybody really enjoyed it. The kids came up and said goodbye just now and thanked me. I think it went great.
What are you hoping they take back to their schools?
Lots of ideas, lots of new ideas, so they can take them back, get all the children involved to change the environment and make improvements. Well, we hope it's going to be an annual event.
The event was a huge success, and everyone learnt things to take back to their schools and environments, inspired by the experience and knowledge they gained. It was undescribable, the whole experience. The experience was just incredible.